Hey guys, so I did promise a few of you that I'll be doing a eyebrow tutorial. I'm showing you guys how I do my eyebrows. So I'm just gonna do what I typically do on a day-to-day basis whenever I do my eyebrows. I'm just gonna show you what I do and what works for me, and hopefully that will work for you. It's better to start off with freshly done brows. Like when your brows are already shaped for you, it makes a whole lot of difference. If you're like me and you have not gone to get your eyebrows done yet, and you're comfortable with tweezing, all you have to do is just clean up the brows a little bit underneath. I don't usually go on the top unless there's like a hair really out of place. I only usually touch under my brows. I never touch above, not even here. What you're gonna do, you're gonna start off by just brushing your brows, making sure all the hairs are in the right place. Okay. Then you're gonna take the eyebrow pencil. The color I usually go for is like a dark brown. I have gone different shades along the way until I found one that was actually, which was actually my favorite, and I got it from my local beauty supply store, and it is from NYX, and I believe it is deep brown, if I'm not mistaken. What is the color on here? Dark brown. See? So what I use on my brows is a dark brown. So what I typically do, I start by doing an outline of my brow, of the shape. So that's what I typically do. Now I have been doing my eyebrows for a while now, and the longer I do it, the better I get at it. And I have learned, if you guys look back on some of my videos, you can see sometimes my eyebrows can be very dark, and I found a comfortable shade that works better for me. So what I find, it's hard for me to put the mirror where I need it to be. I find if you go lighter to begin with, it makes a huge difference. So what you're gonna do not touch the front here. You start from here. So after you're done lining the outer part of your brows, then you're gonna color it in. You're going to go darker at the very tips and go lighter as you go in. So as you get closer to here, it's very light, very light strokes, just so it looks more realistic. Let me give an example on my other brow. So I'm gonna wipe this off when I'm done. So you go dark at the tip and dark all the way at the front. This one, all I did was dark here at the tips and lighter as I get to here. So here you hardly touch it. Hardly. It's little strokes. Little strokes. That's it. And then as you get here, it gets darker. Then you're gonna take your brush and you're gonna brush it out. This will help blend out the color. But this is what I like. This is what I prefer. And this is how I usually do my eyebrows, and you guys usually like how it looks like this. This is how I used to do my eyebrows. I'm not even gonna lie. I used to do my eyebrows like this. If you guys go into my earlier videos, you can see my eyebrows sometimes are this dark. Don't mind the fact that the bulb, this is what they call the bulb on the eyebrow, is a little bit messy. This is where the concealer comes to play. The concealer is what you use to clean the eyebrow. So now when you get the coloring that you like, now if you like this, the darker, go ahead. There's nothing wrong with it. I just feel this looks more natural, okay? It just looks like my eyebrows is naturally like this. This you can tell is colored in. So now you're gonna grab your concealer. This is the concealer that you would use to, do your concealing. The same concealer you would use. You'd use a concealer that is a shade or two lighter than your skin tone or lighter than your foundation. And I'm using a sample that I got from Sephora. I absolutely love this primer. I don't remember which primer it is because it was in a bag and I think I switched it. It could be the Bye Bye Under Eye Warm Deep. It could be. I'm not 100% sure because I'm not sure which bag I took it out of, but absolute favorite. So now you're gonna take a angle brush. Now I'm in desperate need of brushes right now, so please do not judge my brushes right now. Where's my angle brush? So I had an angle brush before from Elf, but I don't like it. See, like it's starting to like peel, like bend like a banana. It's starting to do like this, look. So I stopped using that. And I got that from Walmart, so I don't know if, So I'm just gonna use this. It is kind of like an angle brush, but you want more of an angle brush. An angle brush is usually, typically the ones that go on a slant like this. But this is what I used to use to do my eyebrows. So you're gonna take an angle brush and you're gonna take your concealer, not a lot. A little goes a long way. So this is all I put on my brush. Okay, you're going to, I like to start low and work my way up. I find if you have too much liquid or concealer on your brush and you start right at the beginning of where your brow starts and there's too much, it'll smudge into the brows. And then you gotta start all over again. Well, at least I start all over again anyway. What I've learned to do, I start lower and I work my way up, because this will help remove some of the concealer off the brush, preparing it for the job at hand. So then you're just gonna follow your brow line. As close as you possibly can without going into the eyebrows. Okay, and then turn it over because there's more on the other side. Now with this concealer, I usually use a concealer that's a little bit lighter, but I like this concealer. This is a sample I'm using from Sephora. It's not as light as the other one. I find this one is pretty close to my skin tone, so it gives me more of a natural look when I don't want to like emphasize the brow bone area. This just looks like my eyebrows just got cleaned and I got no pencil on. So, and I love the creaminess of this foundation or this concealer, so I'm definitely going to go back for this, and probably in a lighter color as well. So yeah, so you're pretty much just using the concealer to clean up any line. So think of it as an eraser. Usually to blend it in, I'll just blend the concealer downwards towards my eye. Now, can you see how like blended this concealer is? Like you can't even tell between the difference between my skin tone and it. Like, that's why I love it. Oh, you're gonna get some more. Remember, not too much. And you're gonna do the top. Okay. Again, you're gonna follow the brow line as close as you possibly can without going too far into the brows, because once you do that, it can be fixed, but honestly, if you can avoid it, just avoid it. And then you're just going to blend upwards, just to remove, you know, the thickness of the concealer. I don't know if you guys can see it in the camera, but you see right here the thickness of the concealer. You just want to get as close as you possibly can to the brow and blend it out. I'm actually about to do a Christmas look. And I was like, you know what? I have to do my eyebrows anyways. Everybody's been asking me for an eyebrow tutorial. I find right here, I went down too far. So this does happen. And you guys can tell, like right here, like literally right here, I took too much off. So what you can do is just go back in lightly with your pencil and just fill it in. And then just to make it neat again, you're gonna go back. You don't have to put any more foundation or concealer on, just use what's on the brush just to clean it up a little bit. And there you go. Now with your tip, your tail of your eyebrow, it should end right at the point of your eye. It should. So technically my brow should stop here, but I like it a little longer. That's just my preference. Now, so what I mean by that is right here, my tip ends here. This is where you don't want to be. You don't want your eyebrow to like be right here. No. This one, this one. So then what I do, once I'm done that, I brush it again. And then I take the brush and I go this way in the front. Just so it looks a little bit more realistic. You see the fade going on, okay? Then I brush it back in that direction. Now you're gonna see that obviously some of the thing came out, the pencil. You wanna clean that up. So just take your brush and you clean it up with that. There you go. Now you want your brow here to stop right at the tip of your eye. And it does just that. Now this eyebrow is jacked already because I went to the hair salon or the nail store and got my eyebrows done, and she totally jacked up this eyebrow, like jacked the hell up. So I literally have to manipulate this one to make it match with this one. So I'm going to create the lining. Okay. And once you get that going, then you color it in. Remember, darker, and then ease up on the pressure. As you get to the ball of the eyebrows, to literally just stroke. Stroke, 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 stroke. Okay. Now, you don't really have to worry about making too many mistakes because that's what the concealer is for. The concealer is like an eraser, as I stated. It's gonna clean up all or any mess that is made. So there you go. Down here and work our way up. And once I get to the level that I need, I follow it and I go all the way down. Right, and then as I said, you just gonna take the brush, come out more, just so it's not a perfect block. We're just gonna brush it out, and then brush it back the other way. Okay, and then you're just gonna clean it up again. Eyebrows are in desperate need of doing, so I am going to have little hairs here and there. especially this one. It's jacked up, this brow, and I don't want to touch it too much. Now, if you feel, because I think right here has a little bit of baldness going on right here. If you feel that there's not enough coloring in certain areas, just go back over it. I'm going over real light right here, just to cover up that little bald spot that was happening. And there we go. This is how I do my eyebrows. This is a technique that I have grown to love. It took me a couple of tries to get to the type of brow that I prefer, and this is the type of brow I prefer. I prefer the lighter shade in the front, darker in the tips. So to make it easier for you, I would recommend that you get your eyebrows done first before you do the before you try to do your eyebrows for the first time. If you guys want any more videos like this, please do let me know. Comment down below. If you feel I missed any information or you want some more information on how I do my eyebrows, please comment down below as well. I'm actually going to start my holiday look right after this video. I'm doing the sparkly lip, so look out for that. I hope this helped you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Wanted to do another Christmas look, as I stated in my last video when I did the gold sparkly eyes, that I was doing 2 videos this year. So